Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be back to read a story to you today. Today, I'm going to be reading The Most Magnificent Thing by Ashley Spires. So, magnificent means really, really, really amazing and great. So, I can't wait to find out what this magnificent thing is. Let's see. This is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, and they relax. Ooh, I've been doing a lot of relaxing lately. I wonder if you guys have been relaxing. She makes things, and then he unmakes things. So she puts them together, and then he takes them apart. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She's going to make the most magnificent thing. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. And all she has to do is make it, and she makes things all the time, so it'll be easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Oh, I think she's got her assistant. Next, they gather their supplies. They set up somewhere out of the way and get to work. Oh, are they out of the way? It looks like they're in the middle of the sidewalk. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounces and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side. Her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It's all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go. She smooths and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she's finished, she stands up and takes a long look at it. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paw. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try again. So she hasn't gotten it just right. The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square. She makes it round. She gives it legs. She adds antennae. She makes it fuzzy. She makes it long, short, rough, smooth, big, small. One even smells of stinky cheese. But none of them are magnificent. She wants it to be just right. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see the magnificent thing that she has in her mind. So she gets mad. The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shape. She jams parts together. She pummels the little bits. Her hands feel too big to work, and her brain is too full of all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. She's getting really frustrated. Crunch! She crunched her finger. The pain starts in her finger. It rushes to her brain, and she explodes! It's not her finest moment. I'm not good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again, but then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat ratio on the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. So after her walk and getting some space, it seems like she's able to see it a little differently, with less frustration. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the magnificent thing. She gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting, and her assistant makes sure there are no distractions. Oh, and these people are all interested. This man says this is the perfect thing to ward off bears, and this will stop that leak. And this little kid says this one's all wet. The afternoon fades into evening, and finally she finishes, and she alerts her assistant. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left, and it's a bit heavier than expected. The color could use a bit of work too, but it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It really is the most magnificent thing. Well, I hope that maybe you guys are inspired to go out and make something magnificent today. And remember, if it gets frustrating, maybe just take a walk and take a step away, and then you can come back and look at it with fresh eyes and new feelings. All right, have a great day.